there are some people, maybe you know someone like that, which are hopping from relationship to relationship, and you kind of have a sense that they are not capable of living on their own with themselves. I recognize that in people, and when I'm like going through a breakup and I see how it feels and the pain and everything, I think I understand where that's coming from. But I believe through the experiences I made, it's so unbelievably important that we have time with ourselves after such a breakup, and we try to figure out what happened, and we like give yourself a break and give yourself the time. Do it for you. And I think it's important too that we learn to live alone. Yeah, we know the phrase, you can only live together with someone when you learn to live alone, but it's much more deep than just that phrase. Time for yourself and time with yourself is always important. It's important also when you're in a relationship, when you're in a happy relationship, you need fucking time with yourself to just understand your emotions and your feelings and what's happening to you. It will always matter. So why should you ever stop spending time with yourself and try to understand yourself? But for many people, exactly that is the painful thing, and that's why they want to go into another relationship, because like I believe they think they don't have to spend time on their own and with themselves in relationships. But no wonder why the relationships doesn't work. When you're in a relationship and you don't spend time with yourself, try to understand yourself. And so many people just stop when they are in a relationship. They stop spending time with themselves. It's hard to keep a good relationship going and to live in a healthy and loving relationship when you just stop trying to understand yourself and when you don't spend time with yourself anymore. So doing it on your own is one thing. And of course you have more time when you're single. You can like deal with all of the stuff you experience all day, and you when you're someone who's like when you listening to such videos, you probably are someone who's trying to understand themselves and who's spending time with themselves. You spend time with another person, which is beautiful when you love the person, and there's just less time with yourself, which makes it even more important to spend time with yourself. It's less self respect. We want to respect ourselves, it's healthy. It's no self respect when you only spend time with another person and no more time with you. And it's necessary. It's necessary. When you want that relationship to fucking work, when you want it to last, there's no way it's gonna last when you don't have time for yourself anymore. It can hurt to spend time with yourself. So many people want to distract themselves with social media, Netflix, video games, whatever. There are so many options. It's so easy to distract yourself from just being with you. If what feels unhealthy in the first moment because we only feel fear of sitting with ourselves because we're fucking scared of the thoughts that may come up, in reality it's not unhealthy, it's the healthiest thing you can do right now. When you find yourself in a position where you fucking need to distract yourself, there's something you have to fucking deal with. I would see that as a positive thing, because there's something you can fucking work on. Every negative emotion, it's nothing terrible and nothing bad and nothing to be scared of. It's just a challenge, and once you're done with that challenge, your life is finally the way you always want it to be. It's beautiful. It's with more joy and it's more loving, and we always want life to be better for us. We always like looking forward to the day when we finally feel peace, and when we finally feel self-worth, and we feel loved and we feel joy. We're always looking forward to that day, but that day will never come when you're always distracting yourself with social media and everything. This day will come sooner as you think, once you start like sitting with yourself and try to figure out what's happening here and what's happening here. The same when you're in it. It counts always. Doesn't matter if you're in a relationship or not. When you're in a relationship right now, you should treat yourself the same fucking way. And there's the same fucking good and self-respectful way you treat yourself when you're single. So many people start working their asses off when they're single. They work on themselves. They hustle and grind, and they do good stuff for themselves, and they just stop when they're in a relationship. A relationship, it is no savior. It doesn't mean that just because you found someone who loves you, you found one person more in your life who loves you, because there are already people who love you, your parents, for example, in the ideal case, your brother, your sister, whatever, your family, in the ideal case, your family, your friends, maybe. So one person more who loves you, no reason to throw all of your healthy traits away, your self-respect. No reason to throw your self-respect away. You need it even more. Relationships are fucking difficult to handle sometimes. There will come up problems, even if it's the best, most healthy relationship in the world. There will come up problems. Do you want to face these problems without self-respect? I fucking speaking here because I experienced it. I went with like in relationships and in problematic situations in relationships without having self-respect, and it's not working. So when you are someone who is constantly working on themselves because you enjoy it, that's how it should be. You should enjoy it, and it should be fun to you, and you have to want it. When you are someone who wants to grow and who wants to mentally and spiritually grow and to work on yourself, do yourself a favor and keep up with that self-respect when you're in your next relationship. And if you are someone right now who is in a relationship, I can only give you the advice to take time for yourself, because it may be the most important time for your relationship and for yourself, of course. Everything you do good to yourself is fucking good for the relationship. The things which are the very best for you, and you know it's fucking the best, and you know 100% that it's good for you, how could it ever be bad for the relationship? If that will be the case, you do something which you exactly know is good for you. If that would be bad for the relationship is the problem. But that's now not how it should be. Whatever you do which is good for you is good for the relationship, and it's good for your partner, and it will never bring problems. It will bring more love and joy and peace and connection. I deeply believe in that. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. You can leave a like and a comment, and you can subscribe, and you can share the video. Thank you very much.